Something strange is happening. Calgar is supposed to be getting a new model, and there may be evidence out there that supports this. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the World Eaters, because it also seems we may have a small indication that something is happening with the World Eaters. They're about to get something new, and it could be for Kill Team. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's take a look at the context for this, because this is important, and it's all down to the rumours. Because a couple of months ago, my bombarded emails got a message that said, hey Valrak, apparently there's supposed to be a new Calgar model. And I looked at this and I did have a little smirk on my face. So I was thinking to myself, Calgar, a new model? He's only just got a model with 8th edition, if I'm not mistaken. The Vigilus campaign, that's where he got his brand new model. So his model is only really around 6, 7, maybe going on to 8 years old. Does that make a lot of sense? So I was like, maybe this is real, maybe it's not real. You know, but there's so many rumors I get sent. 99.9% of them are all BS. But this stuck with me because there's more evidence now that kind of supports this claim. And the first thing is, if you go to the Games Workshop website, Calgar is now sold out. You can't buy the Calgar model that you can get for Warhammer 40,000. Now, this normally happens for 2 reasons. First reason is that they're repackaging Calgar in a brand new box and they're going to have something more fancy or something like that. Second reason is that there's just not enough of the model to be sold at this moment in time, because the way the Games Workshop website works is when you put an order in, that order's sent to the warehouse, and then the warehouse then deliver that model out. And if there's no models there, they don't want a backlog of orders. So they basically just say sold out online, so you can't buy it. That is just the way it works at Games Workshop. So maybe they're making more of this Calgar model. Now, the other thing which kind of supports this theory is that Calgar has got a brand new model when it comes to Joy Toy. There's been 2 variants of Calgar, and the latest variant falls in line with all the brand new Space Marine 2 stuff. Now, when this rumor was sent to me a couple of months back, attached to it was the saying that Calgar is getting a new model because people at Games Workshop feel the current model doesn't represent him that well, and they want to represent him how he's seen in Space Marine 2, because Space Marine 2 has been such a massive success. They want a Calgar model based off that model. The model's kind of the same, to be fair. I think it's more in terms with the posing. Maybe they want a more badass pose. Maybe they're going to do what Games Workshop does and give us less for more. Maybe we're going to take the Victrix guard out of there, and then you just get a Calgar model. Then you maybe have to buy the Victrix separate. I have no idea. Again, if this is going to happen, that's how they're going to do it. But I'm starting to trust this rumor a little bit more. I want to believe it's real, because at the end of the day, I love to see new stuff, but I do think it's a little bit soon for getting a brand new Calgar model. It is definitely interesting, especially with all the rumors about other character models that are supposed to be coming out and stuff like that. Again, we've been talking about Chaos Icarius on this channel for a long time, but what if the big new Ultramarine character, even though they've had technically a couple of characters already, Therios has just got revealed, Centos has got the birthday store model, but what if they hit us with another Calgar model? I don't know. This is Games Workshop. I can definitely see them doing that. I can definitely see them doing a brand new Calgar model, because he technically is the Space Marine of the chapter that is the most Space Marine of the Space Marines. That's what Games Workshop says, right? Everyone wants to be an Ultramarine, apparently, because who doesn't want to read a book? Right? Now, from the Ultramarines, let's jump in to the Blood of the Blood God, and let's talk about World Eaters. There's been so much talk, debate about World Eaters. Are they going to be getting more? Their range needs to be fleshed out. What more could they add to it? There has been hints. The first thing I want to talk about right now is the rumor image that Games Workshop themselves put out there. It's in the background. You can look at it, and I have been saying for a while, this is definitely World Eater related. Now, again, there is a couple of rumors around the World Eaters. One is that apparently Khan the Betrayer is supposed to be getting a brand new model, just like Calgar, right? Oh, what's with all these big HQs getting all these brand new models in like a a small time frame. Maybe that is true. Maybe that is right. It definitely does fit Khan the Betrayer's type of vibe, kind of look, in terms of accessories that swing around as he's charging forward, taking down anyone in his path. But I'm leaning more towards a brand new World Eater unit. And the reason I think it's going to be potentially a brand new unit, because I think Space Marine 2 may have already teased it. What the hell am I on about? Well, the brand new Space Marine 2 trailer, which is in the background right now, it was showing off a bunch of new stuff, which is coming for the next season. New PvP maps, new champion skins, new mobs, bosses, etc. It looks absolutely fantastic. I've already done a breakdown video of that. Go and check it out if you want to go and check it out. I cannot wait for that stuff to start hitting. But in there, we see a little bit of a glimpse of a World Eater champion skin. And if we pause it, put it in the background right now, you can see the chains that are hanging off his arm also match the chains that are on that rumor image. And to me, this puts into my mind that Space Marine 2 developers and Games Workshop are working on something. Because what normally happens with games like this and Games Workshop is that there's a two-pronged marketing attack, that they put the models that you can get on the tabletop in the game. So when people come to play the games, by the way, this game has been massively successful, as we've already discussed in this video, then people say, hey, do you know what? Maybe I want to go out and buy these models, pay it, and play against friends. It gets people into the Games Workshop shops. That, my friends, is top tier, 10 out of 10 marketing strategy from Games Workshop. So maybe they've let the developers of Space Marine 2 know what's coming for Khorne, and they've already put that Khorne model in the game right now, so you can play it and enjoy it and then get hyped for it and then go out and actually buy that model as well. It all makes sense. Yes, it's a foil theory. Bring me my foil right now. But to me, it makes sense. And it also adds into the rumor that we've been talking about with Kill Team happening. And that is rumored to be a Grey Knight versus Khorne themed Kill Team. Demons maybe, World Eaters in there maybe. Absolutely no idea. If we look at the stuff that we've already seen, that already got leaked, we got the Death Watch for the Xenos, right? The N1 is the Sisters versus, I was going to say Night Lords, it's not Night Lords, it's Raptors. And that middle one, we don't know what that middle one is, but what we do know is that there's Ordo Xenos, Malleus, Hereticus, maybe is going to be the last one. I've done a full video breaking this down. It's absolutely insane, but it all makes sense to me. What if this potentially is going to be that brand new Khorne model? Maybe it's going to be like a Khorne character. Maybe this guy's a Khorne character in the game, right? Even though you play it in PvP and stuff, maybe that is the skin that they put in there, and then it makes you go out and buy the actual HQ model or, troop model, whatever it is. I don't know at this moment in time, but I definitely think all this is linked. Maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I look at things a little bit too hard, but maybe this is all happening. I would love to get your thoughts and feedback of everything that we've discussed. Calgar, do you think he deserves a new model? Do you think it makes sense for Games Workshop to make a new Calgar model? I'll be honest with you. I'll hold my hands up right now. I would rather have a chapter master from another chapter get the spotlight over a new Calgar model. Make the Carcharodons, the Minotaurs, the Raptors and stuff, right? These are some massive chapters which I think the fandom would love to see a character for them, rather than just another boring Ultramarine model. I'm sorry, Calgar's not really that boring, but you get what I mean, right? There's been so many bloody Ultramarine models. Give other chapters some love, Games Workshop, if this does happen. If it doesn't, then of course it doesn't happen. It's just a fake rumor. In terms of the World Eater stuff, do you think I'm on track for something, or have I just lost my foily mind? Post it all down below, and we've got a nice little chin wag down there, as we always do. See you now, have a great day, and bye-bye.